Hi guys, I just watched Sister Wives. Season 19 episode 20 called Everything. There is a season and here are my thoughts. About that in this episode, Janelle hits the road and moves without telling Kody. Anything Janelle and Christine take shots Mary's yearning for a man. Apparently and Aurora wants Kody to baptize her cue, my eye roll the episode. Starts and it is Janelle's big moving. Day she's in Flagstaff, moving out of there finally, and David and Christine are there to support her, which is really nice. David is like a rent-a-husband moving everything in the U-Haul and driving it cross-country by himself. Because Janelle's scared to drive it, he definitely gets brownie points for that. Of course, there's no way Garrison was not in the scene. I don't know how they edited him out, but they must have Gwen. Is there we see Gabe and Janelle. Mentions that at this point she still has Gabe Garrison and Gwen in Flag, she calls it, but she's very ready to go. Janelle is 55 and heading on a new adventure. She's in her Stella, got her groove back. Era, she wants to start building her North Carolina home, start her flower farm, and she is just so preoccupied with that she didn't even mention it to Kody. Part of me in this moment feels terrible for Gabriel Garrison and Gwen because they were basically dragged, uprooted to Flagstaff during very important key high school years, ripped away from Vegas, and their family fell apart as soon as they got to Flagstaff. And now Janelle is the only adult they really have a good relationship with, and she's moving away. And as they're leaving the storage facility, or whatever, there's this gate fiasco. And it's apparently the gate is pretty timed, and you only have a set number of seconds to get out of there. And David, I guess, stopped for a second. And Janelle is yelling, panicking in the car. She's like, he can't stop, he can't stop. Christine says that she feels like she's going on some type of girl power adventure, and they're like Thelma and Louise. Anyways, I don't think the truck got hit by the gate. But this is the drama we're getting in this episode. Gate drama, those gates always do stress me out though, for real. Then we switch to this sad cowboy music and Kody is reflecting in his SUV looking somber. Kody wasn't apparently supposed to know that Janelle was moving, but he accidentally found out through one of his kids. I'm willing to bet that this was probably Melty. I don't know why. I mean, who else would it be? Janelle doesn't think it was his business to know. I don't know, guys, I'm conflicted on this. I, of course, am always a Janelle stan, but I feel like they work together. On a TV show, they have 6 kids together. So a heads up that she was relocating across the country would have probably been warranted. Kody's all dramatic about it, 'cause he thought maybe he and Janelle could have worked out, but that definitely closes the possibility. Could have, should have, would have, but it's way too far gone at this point. Janelle even makes a comment later that when he took her out on a date for her birthday, like years ago, she only went for the free dinner or whatever, so she's over it. Next scene, Kody says that he's trying to turn Robyn on by cleaning the dishes. Did not need to know that. I don't know if this is a sad attempt for him to appear like a cute husband. The joke doesn't land very well, and Kody then overshares and says that when he gets out of the shower, he flexes to Robyn and asks her if she likes what she sees. You, Kody, just know he wants to emphasize that he always flirts with her anyways. Yeah, is it me, or does it feel sometimes like he's into her more than she's into him? Then Aurora walks in pretending like this is totally like an organic thing, saying, I need to talk to you guys. Okay, Aurora, what produce storyline we'll be talking about now? And oh yes, it's the church saying, I almost forgot this was a storyline because it's a snooze fest. Aurora wants to get baptized, and Robyn is freaked out because it means it's a big step. She says it's about her finding her relationship with God, and they're pretty proud of her, and all start crying. Then she randomly asks Kody to baptize her with a pastor, and then it cuts immediately to Perrin, where Mary is hosting this random retirement party from a line who we've never seen before. but she's the cook at the B&B. Now back to Janelle and Christine. Traveling cross-country, they're en route. 66, and Christine mentions that sometimes she has nightmares that she's still with Kody, and then she wakes up kind of looking for David, literally nightmares. They park near some container thing in a field, and apparently the idea here is to leave something from your old life behind. And Janelle is putting or throwing away her necklace Kody got her and designed for her from my sister wife's closet. This is pretty epic and symbolic, and she leaves the necklace with a note in its place as a symbol of her moving on from Kody. Essentially anyways, Kody agrees to help baptize Aurora, and he gives Aurora a hug. So long, like the longest hug I've ever seen him give someone before then. Janelle and Christine talk about how no one ever knew where Kody was going to stay when they went on in hotels. And Robyn, they show her in her confessional. And she says, like the most ridiculous thing ever, she's like, I never paid attention to Kody's schedule. I liked it when he was there, and when he wasn't, I don't know yet. It's easy to say that when you're the favorite, and he doesn't never see you like he did to the other wives. I feel like, of course, plural wives. She's just kind of ignoring the fact that she's like, I didn't pay attention to get out of the guilt, I guess, of being the one where he was always at her house. Then Mary opens up about wanting a man, and all that she's on the hunt. Mary has been apparently dating, but she's not sure she wants to stay or keep running the bed and breakfast. She's basically on the fence about it, because it depends on what her and her future partner may want to do. So she even says that running the B&B was not the dream. It was always kind of just owning the house. So I know that B&B is closed now for renovation. She mentioned that she may want to just make it an event space. So who knows what's going to happen to the B&B? Then the conversation turns to money, and how Janelle naively thought that by putting money from her Vegas house essentially into Robyn's house, she expected that it would then be her turn eventually, and the money would kind of come back to her, because and Christine emphasizes when Janelle sold her Vegas house, the proceeds went into Robyn's huge house, and it cuts to Robyn insisting that she helped out a lot in the early years, and she feels like it's balanced. Okay, shocked by that comment. Like, how is it balanced? I don't understand, because I remember in the early seasons Robyn didn't have a job, right? When she came into the family, she quit her job. And Janelle, there's an episode where Janelle is worried about money, because now they need to stretch their finances, which Janelle was the one that had a job at that point, and she was worried about finances of bringing on Robyn, because they were essentially paying Robyn's bills. So for Robyn now to say in the early years, I helped a lot. Like, can you elaborate on that, Robyn? Because I feel like it probably isn't balanced. Like, that is such a weird comment to me. And then they leave truly at the hotel in Louisiana and go to a bar where David wants to take shots. And Janelle, and insists that she doesn't even know how to order a drink at a bar. She seems so innocent in this moment. And then David's like, why don't we do one called Slippery Nipple? Like, no shame at all. Janelle's like, do you drink it all at once? And Christine says, I've done these with your children, Janelle. And Janelle now seems like, this is the first experience for her. Like, she just seems so naive in this moment. And Christine, may I say, now seems like the most experienced drinker in the family. Kody and Robyn say they've never had a shot. Robyn has never been in a bar, even apparently, and Mary has had one shot only, and it was gross. Christine is all the way now, though she goes in for another shot with David. And remember when she chugged a drink at her wedding? Actually, I'm going to take it a step further and say, in my opinion, she looked drunk at her wedding, so Christine wins the whole drinking award in the Brown family. I guess all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed my recap of Sister Wife Season 19, Episode 20. and I guess there will be a pause in terms of episodes until the spring. I made a preview of what to expect in the spring, where apparently we're getting a second half of the season. It is not over season. 19 is basically just beginning. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because apparently everyone who watches my channel forgets to subscribe, so please subscribe, hit that button now, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.